I like to brush my lips because it feels funny. Hey, what's up, interwebs? My name's David, and you are chilling with Schilling. Well, I have to admit I am off to an incredible start. I wanted to have one video out a week, and right now, for the month of January, I have one video. I'm now going into the second week of February with one video. It's not where I want it to be. So with that, I pose my first question. How do you guys find motivation to do the things that you just cannot bring yourself to do? It doesn't matter if it's something you want to or don't. It's when you have that I can't get out of bed sort of lack of motivation. How do you guys muster through and get done what you want to get done? Quick shout outs first and foremost to my buddy Tiago, who finally got his permanent in his career, which is wonderful news. Tiago, man, congratulations. If anybody deserves it, buddy, it's you. Also, shout out to my Xbox crew. I'm talking B-Boy Johnny. I mentioned him before. We also got ourselves some Try Horizon, we got Alphatron, we got whatever art, we got Crash and a bunch of numbers. Guys, you make video games. Guys, you make video games a lot of fun again. So I thank you guys very much for being on and being weird and keep being weird and yourselves, because you guys rock. Big shout out to a friend of mine, Emily, who trusted me with a photo shoot. It was a shoot just for fun, just for herself. She wanted to experience being in front of the camera, and she trusted me with it, and she was a little bit nervous and on guard about it, but her photos turned out absolutely incredible. Shout out to another friend of mine, Stephanie, who helped me who has helped me kind of get back into photography and constantly harassing me about wanting to shoot in the best possible way. So Stephanie, I thank you very much as well for helping me kind of get that photography bug back going again. And Emily, congratulations, your photos look absolutely wonderful. All right, on the topic of motivation, I have started playing indoor soccer again, and I suck. Oh god, do I suck. I am really, really bad. For anybody who's watching this who might be playing against me, you have nothing to worry about. If I ever get the soccer ball, don't even worry. I'm that bad. But it is fun. I enjoy it. I get my exercise, I sweat like a pig, and it's a good way to just get out, stay social, sweat, get active, and hopefully get myself below my 200-pound mark before the end of 2019. So here's to indoor soccer. All right, topic for today: self-help writers and motivational speakers and life coaches and the works. I'm gonna just do this self-help genre. You guys can do a lot of good. Don't get me wrong. I have a number of friends who work in this field. I have a number of friends who are clients of this field. You guys can do a tremendous amount of good to help people get their lives back on track. And for those of you who are able to help somebody else, not only is it incredibly rewarding, but thank you, because there are people who would be stuck without help. But you can't help everyone. Now, I think I said in my last video that I had one beef and one beef only with the self-help genre, and that's it. You can't help everyone. And if you're one of those people that truly believes that you can't help everyone, then you can turn this video off. I'm pretty sure YouTube has already picked up your view anyways, and I thank you for watching this far, but you don't need to watch anything else. Thank you. Unfortunately, you get too many people who truly believe that they have the power to change everyone. And you are horribly and terribly misguided to the point of being dangerous, and that is why I bring it up. You can genuinely cause harm with your good intentions. Take, for example, me. So let me tell you some of the self-help that I've done. Well, I've changed jobs, and then I changed careers, and then I even changed dreams, from acting to photography to, well, I was still stuck on photography before I kind of stopped. I've cut toxic people out of my life. I'm not just talking friends or acquaintances. I'm talking best friends. I'm talking roommates. I'm talking business partners. I'm talking family. It's toxic. I've stayed single to work on myself and to truly find happiness on my own and within myself. I've gotten a dog. I've taken an extended break from working. I've traveled. I've redecorated, you name it. I have done so much. I've spoken to counselors. I've spoken to therapists. I speak to my psychiatrist. I've seen doctors. I've seen specialists. Those are the sort of self-help things that I've done. Let me tell you the one biggest trigger somebody in my position has, and so many people use it. And it comes from the self-help, and that's why I bring it up. But it's not just restricted to the self-help field. It's family and friends and acquaintances and every single person that you meet, that you talk to, where you mention that you have depression or anxiety or PTSD or any other form of mental illness. You just have to. You just have to. That is one of the worst things that you can say to somebody in my position, because I don't just have to do anything. I just have already done. I have been dealing with what I'm going through far longer than what I've shared with anyone here or anybody in my life even. I just have to. I've just done a lot of stuff already. It's like a computer expert calling for tech support and somebody says, oh, you just have to turn on and off your computer again. Well, I've already done that 6, 7, 8, 10, 30 different times. I've tried a different plug in the wall. I've tried a different power bar. I've tried a different extension cord. I've tried turning it on to a previous setting. I've tried a backup. Nothing works. You just have to. See, for me, the best self-help speakers, writers, motivational talkers, life coaches, they speak about their personal success. Not you just have to. I just had to. I can't speak for anybody else but myself. So I can't tell you what you just have to do, because I don't know your situation. I don't know what you've already tried. I don't know what outside forces are involved. I don't know what inside forces are involved. I can't tell you what you just have to do, but I can tell you what I did and what worked for me, or what's working for me. See, because what a lot of self-help people don't tell you is that this is a continuing struggle. It is an ongoing, non-stop battle. And if the battle stops, well, then you are fighting a different battle than I am altogether. And that's okay. I'm not saying that the self-help field isn't good. I'm not saying that it doesn't work. It does work for a lot of people. There are a lot of people who are stuck. A good friend of mine just this weekend was telling me how she's stuck and she's found a life coach and it's been helping her. And that's great. It just doesn't work for everyone. That's it. Now, that said, I always thought it would be great to be a motivational speaker, and I'm working on a script to become a motivational speaker that I can go around to different schools and talk about my situation and what I've been through, and so I can help other people not go through the same sort of situation that I've been through myself. I have to admit, I was a lot angrier when I wrote my notes. Alright, and before I go, I just want to briefly talk to you guys a little bit more about the UGC, or as I like to call it right now, the Underground. So, for those of you that don't know, the Underground is an underground video game competition. It is a head-to-head battle. It is a gritty underdog meets overdog meets kitten. It's a video game competition, but we're going to play different video games. It's not going to be set to one game. You're going to be playing a bunch of different video games throughout the night. You don't know who your competition's going to be. You don't know what video game you're going to be playing against. It is high action. It is a great video game competition. Well, it will be. Hasn't happened yet, but I'm working on it. Me and my team are working on it, and guess what, guys? We pretty much have a location locked down. I'm not going to say exactly where it is yet, but it is somewhere in Kitchener-Waterloo. So stay tuned for details on this channel. Stay tuned for details on my social media, which I will be posting in the description down below. Guys, that is it from me. I haven't thought of anything better yet to say, so I'm going to remind you again to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm 5 subscribers away from shaving my chest, and you guys know you want to see that, so make sure to tell your friends.